I don't really watch football. I don't care about it that much. But yeah, you know, the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I thought it was pretty good. Even though I don't watch football, I kind of just stopped watching the thing after the halftime show came on. I think the songs he played was really good. I was like kind of surprised that he played Not Like Us, because I feel like that was like way too far. What I was thinking was like that was like way too hard on Drake's name, and there's like no way they could play that in public for millions of people, but I guess they did. Pretty crazy. But one person that was expecting the most from the halftime show, that I was disappointed they didn't bring out, was Kanye. And you know, he had his commercial in the Super Bowl. I didn't see it like live, but I saw it after it came out, because I did stop watching after the halftime show. He had his Yeezy ad. I thought it was really good. I think it's really creative too. Like, it's something different that most people aren't doing or wouldn't think to do. But yeah, you know, this video is about Kanye, and from now on I'm gonna start calling him Ye, because that's what he changed his real name to. And also, I have just respect for him. Also, because it's kind of hard for me to say Kanye, so I'm just gonna keep calling him Ye. But yeah, you know, this is all about Ye, this video, because I didn't really know what to make a video about. But I just thought I should talk about something like that I'm passionate about. And yeah, you know, I think it'd also be a good time, because he also has all that stuff on him right now with, like, you know, the Yeezy website, how he put like that one shirt on it. If you guys know, you know, that one shirt on Yeezy.com. And I thought, and also what he's been saying too, like on Twitter. I don't have Twitter, but I've seen like what he's been saying. Yeah, some of it's kind of wild, but I'm gonna be going over some of that in this video. Or not really, I'm just gonna be talking about him mostly, not his, whatever he's been saying, because I don't really care about that. But yeah. I think like what he's been doing has gone way too far, because it got him banned from Twitter or X or whatever it's called now, and he also lost Yeezy because I think they took down the website after what he did after the Super Bowl, which I think that's just like way too far. Like, that's his entire business. Like, you should not be taking that down just because of like a mistake he made. But you know, it's like, it's whatever. But I think, like, let me just say, everyone has also been kind of hating on him, and like, what do you call it? Like, they've been, like, people who are fans of him for like many years, and like for a long time defending him for what he's done, has like all switched up on him all of a sudden for no reason. And even like, I've seen like way too many videos about him, people saying like he's like crazy, or he's crazy, he's like a bad person, all those kind of like labels on him. What I think really from all of this is that like, you shouldn't take what he says too seriously, because like, you know, sometimes you can't be always like everything he says is the truth. Because, you know, he's maybe like joking around sometimes, and like if you just take every single thing he says seriously, obviously like maybe like 80% of it might not be true, or like it's not what he like, I don't think that's what he actually thinks, what he's been saying. I think he's just like, I don't think he really believes that. I feel like he's just like, or Free Puff, Free Diddy. But yeah, I don't think he really believes that. I think he's just doing it like, I don't know why he's doing it, but like, one thing I know about him to be true though, like for sure, is that like he always has like a plan in mind, you know? Like everything is like for a reason in the timeline. Like if he does one thing, it's for like one thing, like later on, and it all makes sense now. And I think that's just what's happening right now with him. I think we're all gonna like, all of us, like, how do I explain it? Like, everything he's done like before 5 years ago, it all makes sense now. Like before 2020, everything he's been doing since then, people said he was crazy back then in 2020, for stuff he said 2019, 2016, 2015, 14, 13. People said he was crazy back then, but like now people really like love what he said back then. And I think that's just gonna repeat itself over and over again, because I think it's always been like what he's known for. And what's crazy is like even people in 2016 too were saying that they miss the old Kanye, and people are still saying it now. So people miss that Kanye, and people from that time miss the older Kanye. This shows that like people are always going to be like unsatisfied, and no matter what they're still going to keep on complaining. So that's just what's happening exactly right now, word for word. I'm calling it. People are going to change up like in the next few years of what he's been saying, because I don't think that this is like the end or whatever, because I feel like there's been lots of times where you could say it was the end, but it hasn't ended. I mean, and that's why he released the song too, I Love Kanye. What does he say in the beginning of the song? Think about it. Hold on. He says, I miss the old Kanye, straight from the go Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye. The bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye. Spaz in the news Kanye. And he says, I miss the sweet Kanye. That means he missed, like people were saying back then they missed the old Kanye, but people are saying it now too. And people have always been saying it. So that's kind of like my point, really. I think people are just like not going to be satisfied no matter what. And people just like, it's like what he said in that one interview. He's like always thinking 10 years ahead in the future, but he's like trapped in today's time.
If you look at an interview from me from 10 years ago, everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time.
Always like thinking in the future. I just want to say that he's the GOAT. I mean, I don't think there's ever been anyone in the history of like all, I'm talking about like all art right now. Like you can take it back from like 1800, 1700 BC, like Leonardo da Vinci, like Michelangelo who made the sculptures. I don't think any of them, and I mean like any of them, in any like genre of like art, like paintings, music, whatever, sculpting, I don't think any of them were ever match up to Kanye, and I mean that like for sure. Like I am not like capping boy. I think he's like beaten everyone in all subjects, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard for me to explain stuff, but I'm thinking like he is on top of everything, like clothing, music, just his ideas. I think he's also like, I've heard he's starting a city too. It's called like I forgot.
Drome.
But anyways, he's starting like this city too, and I think his ideas are always, I think he has like really like innovating ideas that are always like pushing the future forward instead of just keeping us in the past all the time. I think like with music too, people are upset because like of the AI stuff he's using for Bully, but he even said it in the interview with that new one with Justin LeBoy. He said it like AI music and AI being used in music will be the future of music. Like he said with auto-tune, people had like the same idea of auto-tune back then. It was really hated on when he released his album 808s and Heartbreaks. Also Yeezus too. People hated it back then, but I mean people love it now. So I think it's gonna be the same thing with Bully. People think the AI is gonna ruin it, but I think it's just gonna be like a hidden treasure that'll only be found in like 10 years time. So, and I just want to say too, the clothing he's been doing for people is just also really fire, because he's made everything $20, which originally like it would be mostly be costed at like, if he was still with like Adidas or something, all the clothes would be like $200, $300, $100 for every single piece. But the fact that he's doing it for only $20 for people just makes it like he's definitely like a person that cares about all the people, all the fans and stuff like that. And I think that's just like really cool. And I'm thinking like we're just moving into the future now. Like all these like yeah, that's just what I think. We're moving to the future. If you love him too, comment down below, like the video, subscribe. Also join my server, join my server, Bangertown, in the link below. I haven't really been plugging it in that much. I think I need to plug it more in my videos. And, you know, yeah.